This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions. What's going on? It's your boy Rilla. I'm back, episode 58. How you feeling now?
I'm straight. Just, if you're really thinking about having kids,
Yeah.
just, take it easy for a second. Think about these type of things before you do it. You know what I mean? Because they'll do like stupid stuff, like take stuff that isn't theirs and then try to act like it's theirs and do things like if it was theirs, but it really isn't theirs. Like, for instance, throw things away that aren't theirs. So I'll just let that rest there. But just, if you're thinking about having kids, just be mindful that the things that are yours, make sure that they're secure away from your kids before they start claiming it as theirs and then treating it as though it's theirs. Jung is annoying, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
That, bro.
But happy New Year. Happy New Year. Like, Happy New Year. It's 2025. Yeah, let's just 2025.
Big 2-5.
You know what I mean?
Big 2-5. Yeah. Big 2-5. We're 5 years away from 2030. 2030 doesn't sound real.
You remember the time when we was talking about the decade being over, and I was like, nah.
We're halfway, bro.
Nah. I still don't believe it. Like, nah. No.
Yeah, bro. It's actually real. I don't think life is real right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Someone hit the accelerator button after COVID. Nobody could tell me otherwise.
I saw a TikTok the other day that said, this guy does nostalgic TikToks, and he said, what if the whole entire time we've just been in a dream and we woke up and it's summer of 1999? And I'm like, please.
I would love it. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be great.
But that would be scary, though.
Nah, not at all.
Bro, this whole entire time you've had a dream about the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, and then you wake up, it's still 1999? You know how much stuff you've experienced in that dream?
I'll tell you what, 2000 to 2025, really, I'll be a whole nother person. First of all, I would have been out there trapping, trying to give me some Bitcoin in 2010. I would have been a billionaire by now. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like, I don't know if I'm able to take the life lessons I learned right now and put it to my 5-year-old self. I would be lit. I would be out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh my God, man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Well, we're in a new year, first episode.
Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
What they bullying you about, bro?
Shut up and pod. Yeah. I'm talking about Glorilla, her fine self. She been looking like how she looking, and I'm just tweeting, being a regular Negro from South Florida, and then, nah, bro, where's the pod? We need you. I'm like, man, listen. Riley's and Butlers and Harrison's issues, I get it. But Glorilla, though, you feel me? That was my whole gist of talking. But yeah, bro, I'm here. I'll shut up and pod. I'm done being bullied. We here. What's up? Talk to me.
Yeah. First episode of 2025. Let's get right into it. We can't start off the pod without addressing probably the first hit of 2025. We can't go past this pod without addressing LIANGELO Ball's new song.
You see that corner over there?
Bruh.
Did you swerve or bend the corner right?
Did you swerve or bend?
I don't know.
Man.
Whoa.
If LIANGELO Ball has another heater coming out, so Lonzo Ball said that he has more coming.
I heard the preview in the Chicago Bulls locker room. I want to hear it. CBQ. I'm excited. I feel like Jit restoring the feeling low on the lowest of all keys.
Man, LIANGELO Ball's new song isn't just playing in Chicago's locker room. The Detroit Lions played it in their locker room after clinching the #1 seed. The NBA on TNT played it on the broadcast. This joint is going so crazy. I mean, DJs is making mixes of this joint.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
Restoring the feeling. I seen somebody like put it in a mix, wipe me down, and it was so seamless. I'm like, wow. Jit really restored the feeling. But shout out to LIANGELO, man.
Bruh, if LIANGELO Ball have another banger on the way, what does this mean? Like it has Jello fully accepted the banger route, and it's just like, you know what, forget it. Y'all keep putting me in the G League. I'm gonna just keep making these bangers.
I mean, no disrespect to nobody, but your brother Melo, he's gonna make a ton of money. Lonzo's made a ton of money. Jello gotta be like what, 26 now? 26, 27?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
He just got booked for Rolling Loud. Whew. And you could tell how, I'm gonna give y'all a hack. You know, I of course do music. Hello, my name is Gorilla. You can tell which bag is which if you look at any type of flyer. You can tell which bag is which by the font. The font is there for a reason. The font needs money. It wasn't a small font for him. Yeah, it wasn't no small font for him. Hey, he get another one. Rolling Loud on what? March?
Yeah, because it just passed in Miami, but that's the one in LA, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So he got home turf advantage. He got the crib.
Oh.
If he gets another one ahead of Rolling Loud, what are we supposed to do? Yeah, I'm about to call you Fetty Ball. Yeah, I'm about to call you LIANGELO out. Because why you going so stupid in 1 year? He restored the feeling, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got Boosie getting on Twitter asking for a verse. You got Moneybagg Yo doing the same. It's a smash. I think it's gonna debut somewhere in the 20s. I hope you actually submitted it, because I would love for him to get the credit. I don't know if there is a more viral song from an NBA player. Has an NBA player ever went number 10, number 20? Maybe we'll have to factor in Shaq. But I know Dame. I don't remember Dame's any one of Dame's songs going as viral. That has a chance to be probably the biggest record from a ball player who's played NBA minutes that's not named Percy Miller. So I'm excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm excited. I love to see it. There's nothing wrong with retooling what you're doing, bro. Sometimes the thing that you want, you gotta retool. That's why this pod is here. Yeah, I want to rap, but hey, I'll be talking my talk with the pod. Ain't nothing wrong with maybe doing both or incorporating one with the other. I'm happy he's retooling and finding his purpose. I hope he walks in it. I hope he embraces it. I hope he smells the flowers. The song is fresh, it's viral, and it's important. That's the main thing. It's very important. I love to see it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, the last rapper, the last ball player that raps that we've heard that has not necessarily has gone viral as this, but more so captured like the internet scene is probably Miles Bridges. Maybe. I mean, Miles Bridges has been on the radar and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, before that, he was putting out some funks. But, and especially at the time when that Detroit sound was like really starting to heat up.
Bubble.
Yeah. But just the simple fact that LIANGELO Ball has a song that not only jams, because we can already see, at least for the younger generation, they took it as a joke.
Like a meme.
Yeah. But for us, it's like,
feeling.
Nah, bro. Like this is what we're talking.
Y'all memeing it to death, but this hard.
Yes, bro.
Hard.
Yes, this is the type of song that you can tell. It wasn't like I'm just gonna try something. Like it was real deal. Like you put in work into this song.
I agree. Well, yeah, they've been doing music for a minute. Lonzo, especially. I knew Lonzo coming out was doing music, and he's also listed as somebody credited on the song.
He said, "Don't give him credit." He said the only credit that he should get is doing the cover art.
I mean, it says Ball Brothers when I go to check my stream.
Yeah, it does.
I am unfortunately going to have to give Brother Lonzo a little bit of credit. Not much, but a little bit. You're there. You're the one that tweeted it out. Yeah, you have the bigger platform. But who started the podcast to get attention toward LIANGELO?
Ooh, yeah, you spitting right now. Yeah, now that you say that, now that you mention it, yeah, you got a point.
Because no disrespect to LIANGELO, he almost faded into obscurity. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo is very focused on basketball. I could tell that's all he breathes, and there's nothing wrong with either route. Lonzo, of course, was nursing himself back into health with that. You know what I'm saying? With those multiple knee injuries. He allowed himself to get himself a platform. We wanted to hear from Lonzo. Lonzo has been pretty much a star since he was 16, 17 years old. Everybody knows him. He gives not only himself a platform, but his brother a platform. And he puts him in our face. He he facilitates or helps the actual snippet, because the snippet went viral with all the memes, and then the actual song came out, and now it's doing what it's doing. So all of that matters, bro. All of those little things that people don't want to take credit for in the music industry, all of that matters, bro. So shout out to the Ball Brothers, and more importantly, shout out to LeVar Ball. That is 3 successful black men in one household. I'm happy for him. W, bro. That's just a W family, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody's dream. So shout out to LeVar Ball more than anything.
Real talk. I'ma swerve on that corner. Whoa. Hey, that joke is so hard, bro. I swear that song is so hard.
Man, it's stuck in my head at this point.
Bruh, since the clip came out, that joke has been stuck in my head. And it hasn't left yet. Yeah, he's really doing it.
Wow. Shout out to him.
And also, prayers up to everybody in LA.
Absolutely.
Especially in the main areas of the fires. Like, the fires is really getting to be looking like a point where it looks apocalyptic at this point. Since we're talking about LIANGELO, and he's from California, we really gotta say that, because oh my god, it's looking crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree, bro. Prayers up, bro. You got Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying, going to take care of his family. Man, it seems so foreign. I know a large portion of my audience is from South Florida, but those fires are the equivalent to a category 5.5.
Yeah.
It's that bad to put in natural disaster perspective. I hope everybody is safe out there. Prayers up for y'all, bro. It looks crazy out there, I ain't gonna lie.
Real talk. That might be, when you think about it, that might be the craziest thing that is affecting the NBA in a certain way since the pandemic.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah, even Shams put out a report saying that the Lakers game versus Charlotte tomorrow, and there could be a chance that it may be rescheduled.
There? Yeah, how can they get people? They can't get people there right now. They might as well just reschedule the joint. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, the LA team will be with their families or secure whatever they need to secure. And both LA teams should just steer clear and have some of their games rescheduled, man. This is crazy, bro. We are on the East Coast and Southeast. Our natural disasters is hurricanes. And hurricanes, really all there is time. But fires, you need to accumulate firemen, you need to accumulate resources, you need to evacuate people, because this is actual fire that needs to be put out. Rain can be put out by evaporation, by, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, wind is blowing profusely, but it is not fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let the LA teams go be with their family, both the Clippers and the Lakers, bro, until, you know what I'm saying, everything gets situated, just for the betterment of all the mental health of the players and just the properties they've accumulated through the LA area, bro. I think it's important to send them home.
Yeah, real talk, man. Prayers up to them, man. I just had to say that since we talking about LIANGELO, but
Right.
let's just do this, bro. Let's just do this.
Do what? What we doing?
Let's just do this. Are you ready?
Do what?
Are you ready?
I don't know. I don't know what I need to get ready for.
Are you ready?
My day's been going swell. My year's been going swell. I'm in La La Land right now.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
Draymond Green says Jimmy Butler is tired of the Miami Heat but loves being in Miami.
It sounds like something I've revealed on this show, haven't I? No. Free agents? Haven't I revealed that? Pat? No? Mickey? Maybe Mickey. Go ahead, though. I feel like you ain't finished the topic. Go ahead.
I mean this whole Jimmy Butler thing has been really getting like kind of out of hand at this point. Even Jeff Teague said it on his podcast that he knows how Jimmy gets when he doesn't get what he wants.
2018, huh? Oh, wow. Okay. I remember what happened. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah.
Do you?
But I mean,
Okay.
all right. So let me ask this, right? Like seriously, is it one of those times, or is he valid for this?
You're asking me to play the blame game?
You know what? Play whatever game you want.
The name of the game is all parties are wrong, bro. These are prideful people. All parties intended. Pat, I liked it when you did it to tell Jimmy to shut up, but you can see how that can come off the wrong way. That's office talk. That's locker room talk. That isn't do a press conference and say that in front of the world talk. Now it feels like you're minimizing the star player who gave you 2 final bursts when we were almost dead in the water after D-Wade retired. Jimmy, don't get me started. Well, I'm already started. We here already. Jimmy, you've been trolling. On the media days you were dreads. Then you come as, an emo gothic lady. You made the finals twice, so we give you grace. There's been multiple regular season games. You look like you don't care to be there. Your behavior in the last 3 weeks has been erratic at best. In the midst of trade rumors, you're tweeting out, "Here I am in Miami," and you're taking one-legged threes. You're saying, "I can't find my joy in Miami." Probably not. And then when we attempt to trade you, you're saying, "I only want to go to Phoenix," when we already had a deal done with Memphis, reportedly. Don't know how true that is, but it's being reported by multiple people that you do not want to go to Memphis. You're essentially holding the Miami Heat prisoner. Now, Mickey and Pat, again, I'll reverse this back to you. You've done nothing to facilitate the help of Jimmy Butler. Tyler has leaked. Gonna give been our best player. Bam, dare I say, Draymond Simmons. You've played. We know you can play make. We know you can get some rebounds. I'm not saying you're Dennis Rodman, but you can average 8 to 10 rebounds a night on the National Basketball Association. How do you have amnesia when it comes to putting the basketball in the hole? I don't know what it is. I troll in private and say it's you're a beautiful lady. Not going to call her out her name because she is a legend in her own right. But could it be that it's distracting? Could it be Jimmy's distracting? Could it be the locker room isn't what it is? So now here we are. We're a joke. We won against the Warriors last night and no one cares. They care about Jimmy. That is a narrative. We lost against a Utah team who won 7 games and we are almost 40 games in. We're pathetic. We're a laughing stock. Pat, you're making free agents not want to come here because of how you act with LeBron, how you acted with Wade, and how you're acting with Jimmy Butler. Why would people want to come down here? If not for what? The liveliness of Miami, the locale of Miami, the fact that we have no income tax. But guess what? If you drive 3 hours, you know what the Magic has been doing? Paolo's been hurt. Fran's been hurt. Jalen Suggs just got hurt. The other Wagner brother got hurt, and they still been winning games. And what have you been doing? Floating around 500. Flirting around the Detroit Pistons, who's gotten better. And we're just stagnant. We're another play-in berth away. We suspended Jimmy for 7 games for his conduct, and now reports are coming out saying that he may come back. What type of drama setting are you setting yourselves up because of an extension? Because you failed Jimmy Butler. So all parties are wrong. To pretty much end this. All parties are wrong. Nobody's hands is clean. Spo, I feel like he's also been distracted as well. I can tell by the lineups and the mishaps he's done this season. And this is a shit show, bro. It's an absolute shit show. I as you can see, I'm wearing Champion today. I'm not wearing Miami Heat gear. I don't care. Yeah, the front office don't care. Jimmy don't care. Why should I care? I'm done. I'm finished. I don't care if y'all lose the rest of y'all game. I don't care anymore. The front office doesn't care. I'm just a guy with a mic. Who cares? Who cares at this point?
Why do you think that it's just so different in Orlando than it is for Miami at this point? Especially because Paolo just coming back and they still been winning games. Like, why? What's the difference with that?
It's fresh. You got young, hungry guys who haven't enjoyed success and what comes with success yet, so they're hungry. You have a young Cole Anthony. You have a young coach. You have the young big in Batiste. You have pieces that have essentially bought in, but they're new. They're not looking up at a whole bunch of banners. The only retired jersey is Shaquille O'Neal. That tells them that even though they've made the finals twice, there's history to be made here. Miami Heat has the history. We have the playoff bursts. We have the Eastern Conference banners. We have the championships. And our history is kind of vaunted. There is really no real history in the Magic. You can tell by it. They're attempting to put in that specific culture in there. They're trying. It just seems like we've gotten so used to being the underdog that we don't care to get better. Orlando is fresh, bro. They haven't enjoyed the success in such a long time. Dare I say Dwight Howard days. They haven't enjoyed success in a long, long time. It's new. The fans are excited. The front office is excited. They have a superstar in the making. They have probably multiple stars in the making in the Wagner brothers. It's new. It's fresh. They're young. They're going to grow together. And yes, we have Tyler Hero, who's probably going to be an all-star. Bam, you've regressed. Jimmy, you're almost out the door. Showing our locker room. Our coach is also underperforming this season. Not saying they're not one of the best still, but you've underperformed this season. You're not absolved from it either. And yeah, bro, Orlando's doing what they do. They're going to probably be a top 6 seed. And we're going to be on the outside looking in for a consecutive amount of years. 3rd year consecutively. So. Yeah.
One of these days, you know, as a matter of fact, maybe the next pod date. Like, we should take this time between now and the next pod date to put together some trade scenarios that would fit with Miami, whether we're trading Jimmy or not. But we should do that because, like, at this point, it's starting to look like those GM games where those GM versus agent games where I believe that Jimmy's agent is trying to find the biggest bag and the GMs are trying to get as much draft capital as possible, as well as, you know, player comp, but draft capital for sure. Mm-hmm. And so, because we've been talking, you know, even though we haven't been podding, we've been talking. Right. And I've already given a mean trade pack. Yeah, you know, like I've been giving my trade ideas as to what will make the Heat better for now and the future. And all of it still, you know, involves draft comp. But what are they looking at? Like, what are these parties that are talking? Whether it's Phoenix, whether it's Memphis, whether it's Golden State, whoever, what are they looking at to either say yay or nay when it comes down to Trey and Jimmy. I can see Golden State saying nay because they would pretty much be just tearing up their whole depth. But especially with Memphis and Phoenix, obviously it's pretty tough, but especially Memphis and Phoenix. Yeah, like what is it?
I know what it is with Memphis. I'm with all due respect to Jimmy Butler, I think he's a dog. He's plummeted his trade value, and now he's holding the franchise up. You know, when you think about it, when people show you who they are, please believe them. That this is deeper than basketball right now. When people show you who they are, please believe them. Yeah, you left from Chicago, went to Minnie. Y'all enjoy some playoff success until you realize I don't want to be here anymore. You have the vaunted story with Cat and all of that. You then go to Philly, and you know the front office chooses Tobias Harris, like you say. You leave there, you come here, you enjoy success, and it pretty much seems like the same thing, except you're 35 years old and been through various injuries, and on top of that, you're doing all of that to a team that you took to 2 finals. What are you gonna do with me? What about when your extension is up? Will you resign? What am I going to do with you for 3 months, Mr. Jimmy Butler? You've shown that you can be on the court and be available, but still not be available, if I'm making sense. Not be engaged. All of that matters to these GMs. And like you said, it could just very well be the agent, you know. Him only wanting to go to Phoenix, but none of that is going to do anything if Bradley Beal doesn't waive his no trade clause and he's on record saying, y'all stuck with it. It's up with me. I'm not going nowhere. So now we're at a standstill and we may have to, you know what I'm saying, ingratiate him back into...
Man, Bradley Beal is waiving his no trade clause to go to Miami. Riley just don't want him to go to Miami, and I'm totally with him. Why would you want Bradley Beal in Miami? Like...
I never want to see him in a Heat jersey. No disrespect to him.
Like, what is that gonna do? Nothing.
It's gonna do nothing but make us worse. Everywhere you've been, you've managed to either miss the playoffs or make them vehemently worse. You've done so in Washington. Yes, you enjoyed some 30 points per game seasons. They were empty calorie stats, my brother in Christ. And you happen to play with one of the best point guards in history, in Russell Westbrook, and who gave you your career year. There's a reason for that. But you didn't win nothing. You don't hear your style of play isn't conducive to winning basketball. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be a first option because I saw you be a first option in Washington and you missed playoff after playoff, and you can't be a third option because I'm watching you now and you're not locked in defensively. You're Cone. It could partially just be wear and tear. You know, you've gone through a lot of injury, but you're Cone. And some people's, they may not show it on their face that they're being affected by not having shot attempts, but their body language will tell you that they're not used to being in this spot or playing this role, and it's not working out. I have a Hall of Fame scorer who has 4 titles scoring wise in terms of Kevin Durant. I have somebody who dropped 70 plus points in an NBA game and who's been to an NBA Finals in Devin Booker. What do I need a Mr. Bradley Beal for? What are you going to do for me as a third option?
Nathan.
Exactly. And that's why he is on the bench right now. And they're trying to figure themselves out. And I pray every day that Kevin Durant is the one to decide to blow it up. Or Devin Booker not trying to go nowhere. I pray it's KD. I got this Heat jersey for you. What's happening?
And you know what? Matter of fact, speaking of the Suns, let's get into real talk.
What's up?
The Phoenix Suns are Gordon Ramsay cooked, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. How you like your chicken, bro?
That's a good question. I like it well cooked, but I need my chicken like really marinated so that when you do cook it and it cooks all the way through, it still keeps all the juices in there. You know what I mean? The skin, if there is a way to get the skin nice and crispy like while still keeping the meat juicy, pause, no diddy, then yeah, perfect chicken.
Okay. See, me, I like my chicken any type of way. You know, I don't care what type of chicken it is, as long as it's not burnt to crisp. The boiled, curried, fried, grilled, and Phoenix Suns. Yeah. Whatever however you like your chicken. If you're veggie, imagine your favorite veggie bowl is the Phoenix Suns. Not only do you have an overpaying salary cap, second apron living team, you also do not have any draft capital, and you're sub 500 in the Western Conference, who will see you being outside. And what are you going to do when you're outside? Who are you going to trade for? Mr. No Trade Clause over here? Mr. Devin Booker, who's taking you to an NBA Finals? Mr. 20,000 plus points with 4 scoring titles? Who's going to go? Because 3 of us can't stay. Yeah. 3 of us can't stay. It's not working. It's a failed experiment. You had the big 3 in Brooklyn was the better big 3. Let's just call it what it is. Phoenix looked better in terms of being quote unquote low key, but you can't be low key. Kevin Durant is too big of a star. Devin Booker basically is Phoenix Suns basketball. The elephant in the room is Mr. Bill. He will not go because he's in charge of his own destiny. And now y'all cook. No draft capital, no way to trade, second apron. What do? Be mediocre. That's the only be mediocre or pray that one of your guys in Kevin Durant or Devin Booker asks for a trade. And what does that do for people wanting to come there in the future? Squat diddly. Squat diddly. I ain't gonna come over there. Yeah, you about to blow a bag over a team that ain't gonna help me win. What has Kevin Durant and them done since they've been over there? What has he done? If Kevin Durant can't do it, why would I go over there and try to do it? This is a 7-foot guy who could snipe over anybody. Why would I go over there? You know what I'm saying? Y'all cooked. You know, I liked it. I like my chicken all type of ways, but preferably Phoenix Suns cooked. I think it's probably the best flavor on the market. You should go get you some Phoenix Sun flavored chicken. Go get you some. You might fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? The sauces. You know what I mean? You might rock with it. That's the Phoenix Suns right now.
Oh baby. Well, I love chicken. At least.
I do. I don't love the Phoenix Suns though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh well. Wah.
I would feel bad, but Mr. Kevin Durant, you have 2 wonderful rings and 2 Finals MVP. I would really feel bad for you.
Oh, KD will be fine.
Man,
KD will be fine.
Just care about putting the ball in the hoop. He don't care about what in the ball. He already got his rings. Yeah, he already got his rings. I mean, at worst, what are we gonna do? Put KD top 15? He's solidified, bro. He's Kevin Durant, bro.
He'll be fine.
He's good either or, bro. Book. Where do you go from there if you're Book? Book is 28, 29 now.
Well, Book is their franchise player. So if you're gonna give a Book, then that sounds like a real deal rebuild to me.
That's a problem. You can't give a Book. Book just shows that you're all in basically quitting and gutting your team to start from scratch. And I don't know if the CBA is gonna be forgiving for y'all. Y'all get a bunch of draft capital for either or players. But again, it just affects your free agency destination future. So they got to be very careful. Either way, they're cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. Flambéed at the least. Flambéed at the least. Yeah. But we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe where you hear NRC the pod. And follow us on social media at MediaDen_, at YoungRilla_, at YoungRilla, at Real Hoops _. And we definitely gotta get into those trade scenarios for sure. Like, we gotta talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. But we'll talk more hoops next week, man. Peace.